Hi, I'm Robbie Rogers of the LA Galaxy, and you're watching Behind the Brand.
So you had phenomenal success, but talk a little bit about some of your failures, some of the rejection, and talk about it, I guess, from hindsight, because everyone wants to know the secret sauce. What should I do to avoid the pain and the frustration? How do you deal with rejection and all that?
Yeah, and when you mentioned that to me earlier, I don't think there's a special sauce for everyone. I think it's so different for everybody. For me, definitely from my failures or
What have you failed at?
I didn't make the Olympic qualifying team was like the first huge failure, or at least I felt like it was a failure. So that was tough, and I took it more, I motivated myself. So I didn't make the Olympic qualifying team. Coach obviously told me, and that next season I was an all-star, I was best 11, and we won the championship in Columbus. And it really just motivated me to like prove people wrong.
Yeah.
And on a smaller scale, when let's say at the beginning of a game I lose a ball or I get a tackle or there's a foul or my coach starts yelling at me, you'll usually see, and my coach knows this because I know he uses it with me a lot, I'll have a great game after that, or I'll be much more aggressive, or I'll make sure, or so there's little things like that, or I'll watch a video, of a game, and I'll see my mistakes, and the next game, it's like I improve that way. So to be able to notice, I think that's the skill to have, is to realize when you've failed, but not to take it as a failure, but to learn from it and as a learning experience. That's when I've improved the most from it. So even when doing stuff for the book tour and seeing like friends sending me interviews that I've done and be like, oh, that doesn't make sense. Why did I say that? And then do the next interview and trying to at least, because you get that chance to reach out to people and to send a message. So it's important. So I would take that interview, see what I did right and wrong, and go to the next one and improve on that. So that's in all aspects of my life, sports or with the book, with writing, with the show stuff, with working with writers, and then realizing like I wish I would have been more of a voice with these writers so that the notes could have been implemented in a different way. So yeah, I think also I don't ever regret anything. So when I didn't make the World Cup team and I got cut, I was an alternate and I got cut in the last cut. I just realized the work that I put in and the process that it took me to get there and how proud I was of myself. I remember we put against, I think it was Czech Republic or Croatia the day before I got cut, and I had a really great game, and I still got cut. And so there's some stuff you can't do, but it still motivated me the next season and the season after that, and now when I get back to the national team. So I remember those failures, I guess if you want to call them, and I learned from them and they motivate me.
We've been spending a few minutes with professional athlete and author Robbie Rogers. Robbie, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks so much for having me.